welcome, Bronco families and students. Just want to take this opportunity to introduce you to Team Revere. This will be the team that your child will have this year for seventh grade here at Bailey. I just want to take an opportunity to introduce some of the teachers. First, we have the math teacher, Miss Kelly. We have Miss Ladaney, who will be the language arts teacher. You have Miss Isaacs for science, Mr. McLean for social studies, and Mr. Kennedy, who will be a student teacher with Mr. McLean in social studies for the first part of quarter one. We also have Miss Hodge, who will be possibly one of your child's Thunder Time teachers, which is homeroom time where they'll meet first every day. So if you see her, that's not on the schedule. That's for Thunder Time, so that'll only be for a select few students from our team. Here we have Miss Bright and Mr. Doriso. Miss Bright was the sixth grade administrator from last year, so she moves up with your kids this year in seventh grade. And then Mr. Doriso will be the seventh grade counselor this year. And if you have any major questions this year about things that are happening, schedules, how to get in touch with the teacher or anything else that's going on, these are your first points of contact for outside of classroom needs if you have any this year. Our schedule, just take a look at expected times. This is structured similar to what we would do here if we were in school. We start off with Thunder Time, and then you can see the blocks will be by color. And so these are the times that it's expected that students are with that teacher, Zooming and doing other instruction and activities that have been created. Built-in time for lunch and PA, and then electives will be on a rotation every other day, 8A, B-day schedule. So just make sure that you're familiar with that, your child is familiar with that, so they know on Monday where they're supposed to be and what Zoom meeting and what class they're supposed to be focused in and joining then. Couple of platforms. We have Canvas is the platform that we're going to use again this year that will house all the assignments and materials that will be needed for each of the classes. Zoom will be the platform the majority of teachers will use to kind of share information, give instruction, this face-to-face interaction. And then we have some other platforms like IXL that may be used in some of the classrooms as well. The teachers will go over more details about that with the students when they need it. Student expectations. We ask that this be treated just like a regular school day where your child is ready and prepared physically, dressed, ready for the day, just like if they were coming into the building. All classes daily. It's expected for attendance and to complete assignments on time. Every course, again mentioned, will be through Canvas, so they'll get into a habit and routine of logging in when needed to access the materials that the teacher requires for that class period. Another expectations continued. We ask that, again, go over digital citizenship honor code with your child, as things will be different this year since the remote learning will have more expectations of in-home working than here in school. Contact information, this again is the name of all of your child's teachers, email addresses, all of their Zoom information and passcodes. This will stay the same the entire remote learning process. So once they have the Zoom ID and Zoom password, that'll be the same one that'll be used every single day with those teachers. And then finally, supplies. Until we get back in the building, we want to make sure that every student has a notebook and have some type of technology, a Chromebook, laptop of some sort. We are encouraging that you use a CMS Chromebook, just so that way there's no issues with compatibility and software updates or anything like that. If you have any questions this year, please feel free to reach out to the administrator, the counselor, or any of your child's teachers. Thank you. We look forward to a great year.